think for me the biggest support and change has been the patient journey. So from the consultation process all the way through to finalizing the treatment plan and selling the treatment plan. And that's really been the biggest game changer for me. That's helped convert treatments and also convert higher value treatments as well. So patients certainly getting more clarity. They're feeling that they know exactly what they're getting to their treatment, and that's being delivered by my staff in a much more consistent and much more transparent way.
Massively. I think Dental Wealth Builder has helped us change pretty much everything. Before Dental Wealth Builder came on board, I was working 5.5 days a week, including half day on a Saturday. Now I kind of work 3.5 days a week. Obviously we use the extra time for marketing and stuff like that, but my personal time off is better. However, my productivity has doubled to tripled, despite the fact that I'm working like 40% less.
For us, since we've been with DWB, the biggest shift has been almost certainly in the patient journey, where we've been able to treat patients more comprehensively and present larger treatment plans with a much more cohesive patient journey.
I can start to see a progression, and sort of it seems to be a sequential route. So I've now got confidence to just kind of hold my horses without trying to do everything at once and get into a mess, and just follow their guidance. So I feel good about that.
I think also we'd moved from a smaller practice to a larger practice, and so moving into that landscape was a difficult shift for us because we just didn't have the skills to manage more people and do our day job. So what we learned from Bhavna and Rahul meant that we could create the time to work on the business instead of just in it.
The size of the cases, the comprehensive nature, the way you're changing patients' lives, the state of flow's changed of the kind of work I'm doing, and I get the opportunity to do so much more and optimize more than I was ever able to because I couldn't get these cases over the line.
So from the training I've done with Dental Wealth Builder and Bhavna's support, I would say almost immediately the finances changed. Okay, I do remember actually, even though it's going to be almost 10 years since Bhavna supported me, I would say within the first year, the turnover doubled. Second year, doubled again. Okay, so there was huge growth in the business. We just didn't know how to tap into it, and Bhavna certainly opened doors for us.
The team was not uniform in terms of the way it was delivering the services. The different team members were performing very differently from one another, and we needed to really elevate the whole team to be able to deliver high-ticket treatment, and that was achieved.
So the long-lasting results are that the family is happier, I'm earning more in work, and the team with which I'm working are happier, and the patients are very happy with what they receive.
So I was setting up a practice, and we were trying to improve the consistency of the team. We've grown substantially since then.
You have to keep learning from what we should be doing so that actually your systems are in place, and then the growth is just a natural curve.
But it absolutely is an amazing program, and at the end of the day, like I said, it's probably the single most important thing that I've probably done in my career professionally, that I'm still practicing so many of those principles that I kind of adopted very early on 15 years ago.